Oh, it's going. Okay, good.
You will never see me start shock talking with the button. It's always her.
It's my gadget. Hi there.
Hey everybody, Gretchen and Camille are back with Shock Talking. Thank you for being here.
Yeah.
Second week of October.
Can't believe it's flown by. We have got almost a year into our podcast.
We're gonna celebrate a birthday next month.
Anniversary. Oh my goodness. We need to know the date. Do you know our date?
No, it's November.
I don't remember.
Sometime.
Okay, November. It was November. We'll figure it out.
If you want to throw us a party, go right ahead.
Yeah.
And even the Mr. Who Cares, no, you're not invited.
We're not, yeah, you're
I was
not.
going to say, but no, you're not invited. Okay, so Camille, some weird shit is going around.
Have you noticed?
Basically in the planets.
Well, Venus is retrograde. It started the 5th of October. It goes till the first week of November. But whenever Venus retrogrades, we go back 8 years. So look at the fall of 2010. And there's almost something revisiting again. So it's Venus rules love and money. So it has to do with your relationships, has to do with financial situations. You should not be buying anything, spending a big amount of money on anything like a car or a home during the Venus retrograde if you can help it.
Till November what?
I think it's November 7th. So you want to get to the first week of November before you're spending a ton of money.
So if you're not sleeping at night, or maybe you've just got some aches and pains, or things are just kind of crazy, do not blame your husband or your partner. It's just Venus.
Not penis, it's Venus.
Venus. It's not Uranus either. Okay.
All these Venuses. I don't know why they made that.
So with all of that, I thought it'd be kind of funny to talk about some really weird ass stories that are going around right now in honor of the retrograde.
I had a client text me and she's like, so now we're back to divorce. I can't believe it. And they've been together for 30 years. I'm like, no. You can't. I'm not even going to see you till November.
Don't make any rash decisions during this retrograde.
Well, I don't even bother coming in. Just take a vacation. You guys got plenty of money. Go to Cancun. No, not Cancun. It's there's a storm there. Yeah. Go somewhere else and then come and see me in mid-November, right before Thanksgiving. You'll be fine. I said, you're not going to get divorced. No. So
they're just having a moment.
They're having a moment. Well, and people are, what's interesting is Venus is on an 8-year cycle. So it's 8 years, 16 years, 24 years, 32 years ago. So it could hit those 8-year marks for your whole life. So this could be like a pattern you're in for your entire life.
God, I don't want that.
Well, you're in it. We all are in it.
8 years ago.
It's a long time ago, yeah. But
I know.
Or 16 years ago, or 32 years ago, whatever.
So it's an 8-year increment.
It takes that long for Venus to come back on retrograde like that again.
Wow.
But it's hitting at love and money.
Okay, but what does it mean? Because I have a little tarot reader. I love her, Helen from Deku Tarot. So if you guys want a little,
Helen.
She's so cute and so good. But now we just had a Libra moon.
Yeah.
Yesterday.
Yes, we did.
And now we've got a Taurus moon at the end of the month.
Right. Now, what's happening, Libra moon, it's all about relationships, y'all. So given this Venus retrograde relationship issues, that's why people are feeling really confused, a little crazy. Does she love me? Does he love me? There's a lot of confusion, a lot of fights right now.
Oh.
And what we have is a highly emotional, it's that Taurus is going to conjunct Uranus, which is going to be 1 degree. So there could be something combustible, but this could be governmental stuff.
Whoa.
Yeah, and we've seen this, Judge Kavanaugh. Mm-hmm. Hey, look.
Do you see how many people have signed the petition for him to be impeached?
I have.
Yo, let's just spend a day. Holy hell.
Let it go. Look, I don't even want to. I'm not doing politics here, but I do think we are at a real critical, boiling point time in our government.
Oh yeah.
And there's some. I don't want to get into it. Anyway, let's go to relationships.
We already know that's a weird ass crazy subject.
Yeah, just can't go there.
So now we're going to go somewhere else. You know that I live basically in yoga pants.
You do?
Not today,
No,
but
I do. I do, not you. I don't do yoga either, but I
know. Well, it doesn't. But here's the funny thing: it's just because people wear exercise clothes does not mean they exercise.
That's right. I'm just comfy.
But in case you want to buy from this one particular company called...
Is for yoga?
No. Called Wone, W-O-N-E. Get this, y'all.
Wone.
You have to submit an application to see if you're accepted in order to purchase their clothes.
Shut up.
Shut up is right.
Shut up.
Get this. So the leggings are $329.
Oh, but you got to be invited in the club.
If you are accepted, because they Google you.
Shut up.
If you are accepted, then you have 1 week to make a purchase or you're done.
Who are these people? Nazi yoga.
Where's Uranus in there? Right?
Who does this shit?
$200 for a T-shirt, y'all. We're talking cotton. $150 for a sports bra.
I won't be joining their club. No, thank you. I'm already put off. Yeah, I'm already a little bit. I can't even.
You know what?
It's a club.
Now, what they're saying is a husband and wife team that we want an exclusive clientele. Well, hell yeah, you're going to get an exclusive because you're not going to get many folks like us. Also, they say, our fabric is 5 times more expensive and better than any fabric that Nike uses.
Really? I see lawsuits ahead. Because you're going to have to prove that fact, y'all.
You know what? Here's what
They're
happens.
still going to rub holes in the crotch.
Here's exactly my point that you're making right there.
Yeah.
You still are going to leak things that shouldn't be leaked.
Right.
You're still going to have issues like camel toe.
Well,
you're going to have that kind of stuff.
If your legs rub together. Or do we have to have our legs not touch? Is that part of the club
I don't know
rules?
if that's on the application or
that
not.
Might be a club. I'm out. My legs touch. My legs rub together when I walk. You cannot see much through my legs. I'm just saying. So if that's requirement, I'm in trouble.
$320. You know what? I won't even.
You know what I can do with $300?
Lululemon has good stuff, but I won't even pay for their prices.
I can buy a lot for $300. It's not going to be one pair.
I'm thinking of this: $150 for a sports bra. If you save that up, you can just go get new cha-chas.
You can just go buy them that don't need a bra.
You could just actually go to the gym.
Oh my God, that's funny.
With nothing on under your $200 T-shirt.
That's right. Just save that up every month.
Think about it, y'all. All right.
Good point.
Did you know that there's a man in India? You're going to laugh at this. Do not send me emails, okay? He checked himself into a mental health clinic because he thinks he's addicted to Netflix.
Netflix?
Yes.
Well, that might be you.
Shut up. I knew that was coming.
That's Gretchen.
So,
really?
The story is that
because he can't keep watching what?
He lost his job.
Okay.
And his parents, I don't know how old he is, but he doesn't live with them. But his parents were like always nagging at him. He needs to go get a job. So that was his escape. He would watch Netflix for 7 hours a day every day.
It was a long time.
Yeah.
This guy's bored, is what I would say.
So now, and by the way, this mental health place is like, just so you know, it's not an addiction. Mm-hmm. Netflix is not the addiction. It's just like...
You're just bored, honey.
Yeah, it's like, was it Ambien that was saying, hey, we don't cause you to do crazy off...
We've never had anybody complain that we made them racist.
Yeah.
And we don't cause you to text when you take it. Yeah.
So Netflix is probably going to make a little disclaimer that, you know what, we do not cause...
Addiction. We don't make you watch us.
As your fault. And it's so funny because the coffee mug that's on this article goes, just one more episode. How many times have we said that? You're like, I know I need to go to bed, but just one more.
Binge watch House.
Yes.
And binge watch.
Yes.
You know what? I like Boston Legal. Okay, I like Shatner. He's so funny. And James Spader. Oh my God, he's hilarious. Anyway, back to my real
Did
world.
you know when Shatner was here for Comic-Con one year? So the way it works at a Comic-Con is, and honestly, if you ever want to be an actor, you should go into some kind of a sci-fi Comic-Conic type of thing. And here's why. Because you get paid a base salary. Say William Shatner, I think at the time, was guaranteed $60,000 to come into Salt Lake for 2 days.
Wow, I'd do that.
But then you get a percentage of every picture. So what they do is they have celebs at every table, right?
And he's getting paid every time they...
In order to go up and get, you can't use your phone.
You
have to purchase a picture, and he gets paid. Say
per picture.
Say it's $20 for an autograph.
How about that?
He gets paid on top of the $60,000.
I want to be William Shatner.
I know. So every time I hear of him or see of him, I'm like, that dude.
He's making bank
at Comic Cons.
Good.
Have you ever been to a Comic Con, y'all? There's some weird ass people.
There's some crazy stuff, but it's kind of clever. I mean, it's really fun.
You know what? Here's
my daughter loved going there.
I can totally see Katie
Katie
there.
would love that, yeah.
So at ABC, we would always, because they sponsored the Comic-Con here.
Yes.
And we would always have a booth, and so all of us that were on air needed to go and have an appearance. But I'm a people watcher. I love airports, and I love to look at people, whether they are crazy ass batshit crazy, or just try to figure out where they are in life. But I thought to myself, for a whole convention center of adults that feel fine getting dressed up in costumes,
in Halloween costumes,
what they are.
I know.
You know what? It's like a big Halloween party. You've got some bravery there, and I appreciate that. I had to judge a I don't know what they call it, cosmic something, but it's the costume.
Really?
I had to judge one year, y'all, and I'm like this.
What's your criteria?
What is that?
Is it the wow factor? Is it a
what
weird?
What is that? And they're like, you don't know what that is?
Yeah, you're not into that.
You know, it was something really basic,
you should have
like a
Katie
stormtrooper or something.
You should have you had lifelines. You should have some lifelines you can call.
Katie,
all your kids.
Here's a picture. What is that?
Call your son. Call your daughter. What does this mean?
Oh no,
that'd be funny.
Speaking of son, there's a cute, bless his heart. Who? In the name of a mother, she makes a Twitter post that went viral that embarrassed the shit out of her son. Actually pissed him off. So what happened was, this guy's name is Pieter Hansen, and he was Pieter. It's Pieter. So I'm assuming
maybe it's Peter somewhere else, but Pieter.
Two vowels go a walking. The first one does the talking. That would be Pieter. I don't know. Mr. Hansen.
She was educated.
I'm a mother of 5, y'all.
She's educated in Texas. That's where you get all that stuff. Okay, go ahead, girl.
So he's in college. He's taking an exam, and his phone is blowing up. Okay. So he's getting distracted. He hurries up. He turns in his exam to the professor. He goes out, and he opens up his phone, and he's like, "What the hell's going on?" Like, it was literally blowing up, and all these people are like, "Are you for real?" And these are his friends. This is what his mom did.
Okay, Mama, what'd you do?
So she posts a picture of him. He was in the Navy. And then she posted side by side, same pose. She's bragging on her son, but she takes it a step a little weird. Now here's her quote. "This is my son. He graduated #1 in Navy boot camp. He was awarded the USO award. He was #1 in A school." I don't know what that is. "He is a gentleman who respects women." Here's where it goes awry, friends.
Okay.
"He won't go on solo dates due to the current climate of false sexual accusations by radical feminists with an axe to grind. I vote #him too."
Oh.
He was like,
"Oh my
God.
God.
The hell?" He was so mad.
She took that platform and just ran her own little political agenda there.
She took the fact that he is a Navy officer.
Jeez, lady.
And went crazy. He was so pissed.
I'll bet.
He had his brother text mom, and so she deleted her whole account. And he said, he goes, "First of all, I do go on solo dates. Second
like
of all,
this little nerd.
The him too means that guys have been abused.
Right.
And he's like, I've never been abused, and I support women that are coming forward and saying that they've been abused."
Totally pissed at my mother. Oh, you know what? You don't want to go that far, moms.
Hell no.
I would never do that.
No.
I'm careful not to say too much
but
here.
I'm a little concerned about the part that she is right. There are radical feminists that are labeling and targeting men that are not correct.
That's the argument with Kavanaugh. I mean, that's what's happening there. Yeah.
And to me, what I say on you terrible, terrible women, because there are enough women that are finally getting the courage to come forward and say exactly what happened to them.
Yeah.
Terrible, horrible, horrific things that maybe they've been keeping in for years.
Yeah.
You have guys like Larry Nassar. We keep pointing you because you are a monster. You have Bill Cosby. You have Weinstein. You have people that have done horrific things. Yeah. And now you're going to water down a very important subject by making something up. Mm-hmm. I'll tell you firsthand, it's like going to court for something that is really important and really powerful, and a judge or a commissioner goes, no, there's been too many other people prior to you that you don't even know, and I don't even know, but they've made up stories, therefore I'm not going to believe you.
Look, I'm in the mediation world, and I'll tell you what happens in the state of Utah. 66,000, think about it, 66,000 cases are filed every year. They are cases that allege sexual abuse of children from the father that women file in a divorce matter to gain leverage in the divorce. They're not ever proven to be true. Okay? I'm not saying they're not accurate, but these 66,000 cases in a divorce matter, that's why the courts are saying, we have to pull back and go, we'll see. Because they have to have corroborating evidence. That's what they have to have. It's insane.
It's terrible. But I think these women that are coming forward.
It's a game.
And I'm not saying anyone in particular, but we do know in any type of a movement, people will twist it and
they'll abuse that.
Bring
Totally.
Bring the severity of what it is to a whole different level. Well, all of a sudden it's like, well, we don't know who to believe. Now all of a sudden you have these victims that are coming forward going, this is what happened to me. This pig did this. But we don't really know.
And they don't ever believe it. Well, again, it's got to be flushed through. Another thing that happens is the constant taking someone back to court. In a divorce matter, then the community, the police, the judges, the commissioners go, oh, here, it's those two again.
Right.
So then it does dilute the credibility of both parties. When one party is probably the one constantly being taken back to court. They're not the one egregiously going after that person.
Right.
The other person is. And so that person's getting harmed. And I see that when someone's trying to hide something else. Okay, so they'll sue the ex for constantly when they're up to something. It's like, let's just keep them
try
in
to
court.
be the decoy.
Yeah, it's a total play, so that you aren't seeing what they're really all about.
I do know, I think there's a lot of merit to this quote.
Yeah,
because of feminists that are making these kind of false accusations. Because Trump, when he was in Kentucky, before the Kavanaugh was sworn in and stuff, he said, you know what, it's a very scary time for young men.
Yeah.
It's a very scary time because you could be accused of something you did not do, you emphatically did not do, but because of the Me Too movement, you need to be afraid because anybody could say anything now.
Right.
And yet I think, now men are becoming the victims.
Yeah.
Wait. After men have been the perpetrators for so long that women finally have a voice that they're exercising. We've always had this voice, but they're exercising. And now men are going, well, poor us, we got to be careful. We got to be careful because we're the victim. Bullshit. You are not the victim. Mind your manners. First off, then you don't have anything to worry about. Right?
Well, yeah, but look, the bottom line is people are abusing their power.
Yeah.
So in every situation, it's got to be custom looked at. I can't. No one can blanket say, "Oh, that if women say it, you got to believe it." Men, shut up. I don't believe that.
Right.
I really don't believe that.
Yeah.
I think every situation needs to be handled individually.
But you and I both know in court that's not how it works.
No, it isn't.
It is not how it works, and it becomes a matter of collective information from a lot of different
corroboration
cases that now will affect one particular case.
That's right. I just hate to see it spin on the other side where, again, women are going to take it and run with it. We don't need that. We need, if people have serious claims and they're credible, they need to be heard.
Well, and the fact, too, is all you women out there that are thinking that you're going to get back at some man by making something up, you're actually hurting.
You're hurting us that have been really abused.
Yes, or you're hurting the stories that want to come forward because then guess what? Nobody's going to believe them because of you. So stop doing that. Okay, check this out.
Wolf bullshit. Yeah, go ahead.
There's a guy that goes to Disneyland, Disney World in Florida. He goes to Disney World, and he wants to propose to his chick, right?
Okay.
So he goes, and he's in front of the Cinderella Castle. He's on the street.
In front of the castle.
In front of the castle, and one of the cute little Disney workers, because they're the happiest people on earth.
Right.
Says to him, sir, you're going to have to move because the parade is starting. Okay, we know that, y'all. And it is posted.
Yeah.
You have warning that the parade starts at such and such time. And if you're going to do a proposal, maybe
don't do it during that time.
Maybe check it out. Am I going to be okay?
Yeah.
So he ends up getting into this shouting match with
a Disney worker.
Yeah, grabs her by the shirt. He's arrested and taken out of the park. All in front of his fiance.
Oh my God!
He is suing Disney Corporation for false arrest and negligence, and claiming falsely being accused of battery.
Okay.
For $15,000.
Okay.
To me, if you're going to sue Disney, shouldn't you up the number a tiny bit?
But I don't know that Disney's in the wrong here.
They're not in the wrong. It's just stupid.
This is a stupid. And he maybe he didn't want to say, "Look, I'm going to propose to my girlfriend, and I don't want to."
But she has no power to stop the parade.
No,
you know what
she
I'm
can't
saying?
stop it. No.
I mean, all that stuff is.
It's actually a safety issue. Don't stand in front of the castle where the parade's coming, dude.
Like he was in the middle of the road.
Yeah, I get it. No,
you have the visual of the Cinderella Castle.
Don't be stupid.
Again, it's the retrograde.
It's got to be Venus retrograde. Don't be stupid,
or
people.
some dumbass decision.
Why are we so litigious? I mean, save the court.
Right?
That's why the courts are so bombarded.
Right?
It's unbelievable.
Hey, back to men real quick.
Girl.
Did you read that Anthony Weiner,
Getting out, isn't
appropriate
he?
name, he's getting out 3 months early from his 21-month sentence
For good behavior?
sending inappropriate pictures to
Of his
an
wiener.
underage. We don't mean his last name. An underage girl.
Yeah.
Now, here's what gets all over my skin. He's getting out because he's been the perfect inmate. Why are you rewarding somebody for doing what they should do anyway?
Yeah. Well, because they're overcrowded and it's not a violent crime. It's true, honey. It's true. And he's...
Again,
This. Do you know how routine
Mama
this is?
should be running prisons.
I know.
Because I guarantee you, here's what you and I would do.
Isn't he
Camille.
staying married to his woman? He's staying married, isn't he?
I
think
they stayed married. I can't remember.
We'll have
what
to
it
follow
was.
that story.
I don't even care about that. All I care about is, you know what? Anybody can be an actor. Anybody can.
They can
act
play nice.
And play
I get
nice.
it. They can play nice.
You know what? That does not mean that he's.
Here.
To me, that is a. Camille's
Sorry,
got
I'm just
picture of
having
her.
I'm keep on seeing that. It's a flipper. Go ahead. Done. I'll go looking at myself in the mirror.
Here, honey, can you see?
No, I'm good.
No, but what I'm saying is, you know, especially for when you
We
are
want him to be
abusing
punished.
a child.
We want him to be punished. I get it.
21 months is pretty lame too. And then the courts go, oh, he's
It's
been
slap.
a model. You know, he was running for mayor of New York City.
I'm glad we caught that.
He resigned.
Yeah, I'm glad we caught it.
Right.
I'm really glad
Right.
we didn't get that as a mayor.
Gosh, I was just watching this documentary about, imagine that, me, about Monica Lewinsky.
Yeah.
And, you know, I think to myself, and I shared this with you before, when I was Miss USA, President Bush Sr. was our president.
Right.
And I went to the Oval Office, and I stood in front of that closet where he got a blowjob from Monica Lewinsky. And I'm like, I have a visual of all this stuff because I've actually been there.
That's interesting.
But it was really interesting how she was such the bad person, portrayed as. I mean, she was facing 21 years in prison, right?
I know she still is.
You know,
not facing prison,
and the
but
fact
she's
that
still
he wasn't
ostracized.
impeached. What does that say to our nation? Like,
I know.
you're the president and the leader of the greatest nation in the world, and yet you can carry on in front of everybody in the White House.
I know. Well, and
Crazy.
she's the one still seen as this whore and this bad woman, and you know, he's out there making speeches all over the world, making millions of dollars.
Right.
Yeah, I know. It bugs the crap out of
Right.
me. It's unfair. It's so unfair. It really is.
Just, you know,
They both were in the wrong. Okay, they both made a mistake.
They both were in the wrong, but he also, you know what?
And
She
nowadays,
was 20-something years old.
She's a baby, and she's an intern. Give me a break.
But you know what? I tell you what, he was a dumbass because his secretary, his personal secretary, let her into the office. She was the one that said, Mr. President, Monica Lewinsky is here. Are you ready for her to come in? Yes, I am. And here's Monica showing up with a present. Here's Monica asking the little secretary, I'd like to get Mr. President a nice gift. Do you think he'd like an Italian silk tie? So the White House is all buzzing like, oh my gosh, she's in there now. How long do you think she's going to be in here?
Inappropriate.
Right.
Totally inappropriate. Totally inappropriate.
But then you've got, what's the friend's
Flowers.
name? No, Trip.
Oh yeah.
Trip. What's the girl's name that ratted on her?
Yeah, I know who she is.
Okay,
With the
y'all know
Star
who I'm talking about.
investigation,
Yeah, she was her good friend at the
Yeah.
Pentagon that ratted on her.
Yeah.
You know, but oh man.
Now, and just all the women that came forward against Bill Clinton. So I don't want to get political on here, but
I keep trying to pull Camille into the political arena.
I don't know if everyone is ready to hear my political my political ideas.
Your political pickle.
Yeah, I see things a little differently. Yeah.
Well, you know what? Here's what I think. I think anybody running for any office should consult a psychic before. Because if that psychic, like cute little Helen or even Camille, says, you know what?
I had
Do
someone
you
here today doing
remember
that.
when you were 17? Do you remember when you did that? I mean, look at Kavanaugh. For me, I think you're going back to the high school and college days. We all did stupid shit.
Everyone did.
But if it's a pattern that continues, I get it. But I'm just saying, if you've done anything in your past and you want to run, male or female, you need to really think about.
It's going to come out. Well, especially nowadays, if everyone's going to have to face that gauntlet when they run for some sort of public office, no one's going to do it.
I saw this post. This person goes, maybe I should think about running for office. I would like to put my 20s to rest and really know what happened. Don't you
my gosh. Well, or just say, who cares? I mean, anyway.
I know.
So.
Well, and that's just it. If all that Kavanaugh did was in his high school and college years, which, it's all kind of, to me, it's all kind of vague. And I get the agenda of what really happened and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
But I do think, I don't know. Anyway, we can't go there. Okay, so we
if we could go there if it wasn't partisan. Look, you got both sides in a big war. These people were caught in the crossfire. Okay, that's what this is. I mean, he's in the crossfire.
Look at the timing of what's coming up politically.
Yeah, she's in the crossfire. Everyone's coming in the crossfire. Okay, that's why you can't really objectively look at this and go, oh, you can't do that because there's so much confusion.
Right.
Yeah. So that's why we're going to leave this alone.
We're going to leave it alone, y'all. So we don't have the FBI knocking on my door.
We don't need to do political shit.
I already have the FBI come out here. I need to know about Camille, and I'd be like,
yeah.
She has a voodoo doll. She'll poke you in the crotch if you don't leave.
Much shit. You're going to find out about me later. Oh, yeah, you wait. I had a politician in here today asking me, like,
really?
What do you think I ought to be doing?
Should I? Mm-hmm. Should I run or not?
Yeah. And I said, it's the perfect time, sugar. So, yeah, it's interesting, but
Camille's like, where's Uranus?
No, it's where's your Saturn. So, yeah, and he's actually in a good position. So, yeah. We have some mutual friends. Yeah.
Oh.
So there's some good things.
Let me think on that one. I may know who it is. All right, y'all, it's time to move on to ridiculous beauty trends. Why? Because they're ridiculous.
Okay, good.
Some of these, Camille, I think you're going to love, but this one I think is just downright
some of these
stupid.
Yeah.
So far. I've been seeing all over Instagram, like the newest thing to do for skincare is Pepto-Bismol on your face.
No. Pepto-Bismol?
Yeah.
For real? Do you want to know why they would use that? Do you know what's in Pepto-Bismol? It's a charcoal.
Oh.
So it's like an absorber of toxins.
Because of the acid.
Yeah, so it'll absorb toxins.
Speaking of that, I was reading this, I sent you that link to this, there's an alkaline type.
Yes.
And they really have good information, but they were quoting this one particular guru, right? And he goes, you should never eat anything that has acid. You should only eat things that are God-made. And then he goes, you should never eat cows, pork, and then he lists wheat. He goes, those are not God-made.
They are God-made. Hello. But
I did not birth a cow.
Oranges are acid. Oranges have acid. I mean, every food has some sort of acidic.
It has to do with digestion.
Right. Well, your stomach acid. But Pepto-Bismol is pink because charcoal's black.
And they just wouldn't want you drinking black.
Well, who wants to drink black shit going down? But it's black. They have that pink. It's kind of.
It may work now with all the charcoal facials and teeth stuff.
But that's why they're doing the facial of.
Okay, what about apple cider vinegar? That's now supposed to be the new.
Apple cider vinegar. What it does. It isn't that it adds acid to your gut. I mean, it does. But what it does, it helps kind of purge your gallbladder. So that it kind of
I don't have one anymore, so then what?
You had your gallbladder taken out? I didn't know that.
Jesus took it.
Well, that explains so much. Just saying. No wonder your poopers.
But I still can eat my Mexican food.
No wonder
you're so much.
Shut up. No wonder you have some.
Y'all, I'm good. Just so everybody, in case you're wondering, my State Fair corn dog poop, I'm good.
Here we go. You know you're close friends when she's talking about texture and girth and everything about her poop.
Well, and I shared it with y'all, so you must be my good friend like Camille.
I thought I was special. Oh my God.
Okay, but back to the beauty trends.
Yeah.
Along with all that weird ass stuff, there's a Nutella facial.
What's that?
So you know what Nutella is, right?
Oh, Nutella.
It's the hazelnut chocolate.
Yeah, cocoa.
Sandwich
it's probably
bread,
cocoa.
y'all.
Yeah. So
no,
who does
I
this
just
shit?
think
It's like mayonnaise. It's like people put mayonnaise in their hair.
That's a good idea, though, because it's all oil and eggs.
Well, maybe this shit's good for you, too. I don't know. I've never tried it.
Nutella. So you see this chick. Now, here's what I think.
Nutella facial.
She had 15,000 views. I'm thinking she just did it for that. Because she paints this Nutella on, and then it dries, and she peels it off. And she's
Nutella?
Like, yeah. Right?
It dries, and you can peel it off like that?
I know. She must have put something else in it.
All effing day long. Well, that's that'd be like a 10-hour dry
I'll be
blow
back in
dryer.
November.
She's blowing her face dry.
But you know what? Here's what I think. So she peels it off, and then she's like, "Oh my gosh, my skin's amazing." You peel anything off your skin, and it feels amazing.
True, because your skin's finally breathing. Going,
yeah, and maybe it went through like a little slap motion when you're peeling it off. Yes, it feels good. I'm going to give a big X on that one. Okay.
No, we're crossing that out.
Sparkle Roots.
What does that mean? You mean like glitter on your roof?
I know, you're excited. Yes. So the next time you decide to wear ponytails, the part that goes down, you not only need to have sparkle, but you need to have like stars and unicorns and shit like that. You spray your hair down with some kind of tacky, and then you sprinkle all that in there.
Like right here?
Yeah. No, honey, it's like right down the part. It is
just like
emphasizing. A line? Yeah. You know what a part is, right?
Yeah.
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 You and I have like messy
I don't
parts.
have like this kind of
have
part.
Like a vague part.
It's a little bit of a part. Yeah.
No, but I'm talking about like you split it down the middle like a 2-year-old, and then you do ponytails, and then you do all this glitter and crap.
That's for a 4-year-old. That's not for adult women. You're kidding.
Adult woman. It wasn't somebody our age, obviously. But here's what I'm thinking.
I'd make fun of her.
When you decide you don't want to do that anymore, y'all, have you ever spilt glitter in your carpet? You can't get it up.
No.
Like, don't buy Christmas ornaments.
You're going to clog your sink. You're going to clog your shower.
Right. I say you go down to the car wash and you get one of those power hoses.
Start with that.
And like Camille, I'd just be like, hold still, baby.
Yeah. Just bend over, Gretchen.
Yeah. I'll get rid of your corn dog. Hang on.
Let me help you out, girl.
Wow. Oh I just kind of puckered on that one.
Holy shit, girl.
Ouch.
Well, I was a sub-deb sorority, and they did spray us down in the car wash, those effing bitches. Just saying.
Ow.
It was painful. I mean, it was cold. It was winter. And if I looked at a girl, she's like, you got attitude. I'm like, fuck yeah. God, you swore. And I'm like, you just brought a bad memory, man. I'm telling you, I am not a sub-deb.
Pool boy.
Where's my
pool boy?
Not even that.
She's a margarita.
I'm not dominatable. I mean, I'm not good at some bitch lording over me and making me suffer. No. She has no idea how lucky.
Turn the wand back on her.
She's lucky she didn't fucking get it. I was so pissed at her. Anyway, sorry, I'm back.
I thought you'd like this one, Camille. Glitter eyebrows. Now, not just a few little sparkles. The whole eyebrow was purple, and it was all glittered. We're talking Comic-Con look, y'all.
That's a big look. So it's like rainbow. It's like unicorn glitter.
It's full on glitter eyebrows.
All over.
Here's one that I don't understand.
Are you sure these are trends?
You ask me
or
this
just one person?
You ask me this every week.
Who does this?
Do you think
shit?
I'm pulling this out of my butt?
I kind of wonder. I wonder. You got a lot of stuff coming out of your butt.
If I'm gonna pull things out of there, it's not gonna be anything that has glitter in it. I can.
You got corn dogs. Everything else is coming out of your ass. So go ahead.
My dogs, they don't even go in the bathroom anymore. They're just like, 911.
They're like, run under the bed.
She's going in there.
She's going in there again. Yeah. By the way, aren't you like? Didn't you say someone's like pooping in your bathroom and leaving the fan on? I'm pissed about that. Who goes? Me. Look, this is some etiquette y'all need to know there. If you're selling your home, okay, is this normal? I'm just like, who would do this? Like, if you're walking through someone's house to look at it to purchase, do you just go, oh, hold on a minute, I need to go potty, and then go in their toilet, drop a deuce, and leave the fan on?
Leave the fan on!
It's like, who does that?
Door's shut, the fan is on. Do you think I want to open that door?
Well, who the hell does that in some stranger's home?
Twice it's happened to me, y'all.
Who does that?
I don't know, because I wasn't there.
I know, but I just can't. And what agent is saying, take your time.
Hey, you know what? I mean, it's bad enough, but the thing is, they were using my master bathroom, not even the like community hall bathroom. Me.
And your paper and somebody's hairy ass is on your seat. Sorry. And maybe it's the agents. Maybe they just go and poop into someone else's toilet. You don't do that. You ever see James Brown, the movie James Brown? Mm-mm. He had some building or whatever, and this was a true story. Some woman went in there and pooped in his toilet, and she was smoking a cigarette in there, and it's like they're having some meeting. He gets a shotgun. He actually shoots the ceiling out of his own building. The police come and arrest him. But he's like,
I will not go that far, I promise.
He confronted the group. Who pooped in my toilet? He flipped out.
It's Tracy.
I know, right? No, nobody's invited. Nobody comes in the
house.
Y'all,
Tracy has
You don't
friends.
come in our house. You don't pee in the house.
Camille's husband. He has friends for years.
They have never. They don't pee or poop in our house ever. They don't even walk in our house.
Like,
they
doesn't he have a
pee out back.
Bush?
No, there's like a gap between the fence and the shop.
So you have urine and all kinds out there.
Oh, I don't go back there.
Oh, hell no.
The dog likes going back there, but I don't go back there. I'm sure the odor is just odoriferous. It's like, no thanks. But the apples grow pretty good. That fertilizer works great.
Acid. Here we are. Talk about that again.
And I think urine is sterile, if that matters. Anyway, okay, good.
All right.
But who poops in someone else's toilet and leaves it? I'm just like blown away. Manners.
Mr. Who Cares?
Manners.
Is that you?
Who
Is that
doesn't?
you? Are you doing that?
And real estate agents, manners. You don't do that either. Anyway, go ahead.
You know, the thing is that
The shit people do in people's houses when you're not that scares me. I don't want people in my house.
I know.
That bothers me.
Thanks for giving
I'm
me
sorry.
confidence right now.
Okay.
So the community that I live in, twice a year they have a community yard sale, right?
Yes,
so
yes.
and I appreciate it because then you're not having like, you know, Joe and Susie and everybody's having one a week.
Right.
It's like everybody, and it's like a
everyone's doing the same time.
ginormous flea market. You know, it's a
the whole
swap meet.
neighborhood. Yeah.
So this woman comes up, this is about, 3-4 weeks ago. She comes up and there's obviously a sign in my yard. And she goes, oh, your house is for sale? The front of my house is all windows.
Yes.
It's floor to ceiling windows.
Little porch and windows. Yeah.
She scoots past me, goes up on the porch and starts peeking in.
In your house?
My house.
And you're standing right there?
I'm standing right there. I'm like, there's a number on the sign that you can make an appointment.
Don't
Because
look
by
in
the
your
way,
house.
I live here now, and I
Ew.
don't invite you to come peek in my windows.
People.
If I'm going to ask Jesus something this week, I'm just going to ask, what is wrong with people? You're going to love this last one.
Tell me.
You're going to love it. So
Here we
you know the makeup sponge beauty blenders?
Yes.
They're like the tear shape.
Yes.
No, there's something even better, friends. And Shock Talkin' is bringing it to you today. It's called a condom. You're supposed to use a condom to blend your makeup.
Okay, like a
Latex.
dick covering condom?
Yes.
How do
yes.
you use that?
You know, it didn't show a picture because it said actually Instagram has removed this picture. But I'm thinking you'd have to maybe inflate it with water and tie it like a water balloon and then use it that way.
I don't know if you could put your
Do you use your fingers and blend it that way?
Or is there like a unit you're supposed to?
Oh, Camille, you would go there.
there
No, I
like-
was not trying to bring that to you. And I'm so sorry if small children and
Shut
small
up.
animals are in.
Y'all want to know
presents.
better if you're going to have kids watch our podcast. Just saying, now you should know better.
This guy sends me this. He sends me this cute text. He's a friend of mine from ABC, and he's just the nicest person. He goes, hey, I have a friend that sells, I don't know, some kind of like an oxygen mask. You know, wondering if it'd be good for your podcast. And I go, you know, we're kind of like Howard Stern for females.
I don't think so.
I don't see it as a fit.
We aren't good in the play box or the sandbox. We don't play well with other people. Let's put it that way. We're not good with other people.
Oh my gosh.
You don't want us representing your mask.
All right.
Maybe you do, I don't know.
Okay, now we're going to get to the part that Camille actually, she's not going to talk potty mouth and she's not going to talk about this.
I know something about this
This is
subject.
actually where
What?
Camille, well, this is what you do for a living.
Oh.
In case you're wondering, like, what the hell does, people ask me all the time, what does she do?
I'm a
What does she
plus
do?
size pole dancer. That's what I do. Go ahead. Yes,
That is
people-
after she's sitting behind the desk. She is a relationship expert. So
Yeah, but you know how you could shimmy up they have that kind
we
of
all
thing.
have this visual.
That's right. You could see me pole dancing. Just saying. Okay, good.
I just hear this like as you're spinning around. Anybody would,
You don't
right?
see a pole go, boo! The pole's not falling
I just
over.
hear the terrible squeaky sound of skin. Like it just, you'd have to grease that thing.
Oh,
Not
there's
you,
an idea.
anybody.
There's
Anybody.
an idea. Just saying.
Okay, so y'all remember last spring, Khloe Kardashian
Yes.
gave birth to her little baby True.
Yes,
which is
and
the
her
most
man was a dumbass.
That baby is so cute.
Darling.
Oh, it's so beautiful. I think,
I know.
you know, there is something to be said about mixing races. I don't care what
beautiful.
they are, but they create beautiful babies.
I agree.
Right?
Beautiful baby.
I mean, you know, you think about it. We mix makeup on our face to create one
Good color.
particular look. Why wouldn't you do that with babies? I think it's a brilliant idea. Not that I
Good
had it.
idea.
Anyway, so it's been 6 months since the cheating scandal.
Okay.
So she was, in case you're like, what are you talking
They're
about?
still
She was
together.
days away from giving birth when all of this
She caught him.
scandal came out of him cheating on her multiple times.
Yeah. When she was pregnant.
So now this, you know, he plays for the Cavaliers, and he needs to go back. He needs to go back to, you know, Iowa Ohio and be there.
Yep.
And she's having issues that she's not wanting him to be alone. She doesn't trust him.
Can't imagine why. Shockaroo.
So I think in the beginning, you know, Camille, she was focused on all I care, and you know how we are this
keep
way
your
as mom.
family together.
No, she was focused on, look, I'll deal with you later. I'm going to have this baby.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
And then baby's little,
little
you know,
urgent.
I'm
Yeah.
going to take care of this baby. My focus is on this baby.
Yeah.
Well, I think now that things are settling, and she's been in California with her other family for a while, and they, by the way, are like, oh no, You are not doing this to our family member. I mean, she already went through hell with Lamar, and now, hello, NBA player.
Nature of the beast. Anyway, go ahead.
Yeah, so.
And if it ain't the truth, prove me wrong. You call me. One of you athletes, give me a shout. You can handle it. We'll fight. Let's fight.
We're not necessarily picking on the NBA. But
or whoever,
I just was reading this article about what happened with Tiger Woods. So it could be male or female, could be anybody.
That's right.
So what is your advice when you have somebody that is, they have been caught?
Yep.
They didn't come forward. They've been caught.
Yep.
And the cute wife, or maybe it's the husband, but they're trying to keep the family together because you've got a brand newborn here.
Yep.
How do you mend that and go forward?
She's got to get committed to something. But here's the problem she's got, okay, no matter what. I'm not sure what he's committed to, okay? So his actions say one thing, his words may say another.
Yeah.
So she can want for him he doesn't want for himself. She could want to keep the family together, want this little unit, want this little baby to have daddy. It's really about him. What is he going to do?
Right.
So she's kind of with someone that's not really being transparent with her. Now, look, there's no doubt that he loves her. I'm sure he cares about her. Sometimes sex to men like that is variety. Good sex to men like that is variety. It's multiple. It's multiple women. So it isn't that he doesn't love her that he's doing that. I know people go.
That's not good enough.
Well, I'm not saying it's good at all.
No, I'm just saying that won't help her.
No, but she's
Chloe,
got to look at.
we're trying to help you right now. I hope you're listening.
Chloe, if you're listening, honey. If you're into having a monogamous husband, you're probably not going to get it from this guy. I'm just going to say that. Now, if you know who you are and what you've got, by the way, I've got clients that are married to NBA players, and frankly, they know they cheat, and they just don't get into it with them. They just let it happen. And when they retired, things got better. And frankly, that's what they're hoping for. But they love the lifestyle. They love their man. They love their family. They love their 50 kids, whatever. They just don't want to make waves. They know what's going on, but they don't want to stop it.
Yeah.
And sometimes that's just the nature of the beast, frankly. That's what happens on the road.
But we're talking, and I understand what you're saying. I do, and I understand.
Yeah.
Even you don't even have to be a celebrity. There are just people in general that are like,
they don't want to make the wave.
I don't want to go through a divorce. I don't want to live alone. I don't want my children to not have a mom or a dad. I'm just going to deal with it. Which
but
I
if
think
she's in denial, that's what I'm worried about, is her being a little bit in
not.
denial.
Well, she's not in denial because she's basically saying, look, I'm not comfortable with you going on the road, but this is your job.
She can't dictate that. Yeah, if he's going to continue to be a ball player, he's got to go on the road.
Right.
And what I'm saying is that there's of course he's going to go on the road, girl, and of course he's going to have attention.
So here's my question to you. Now, you've got two high-profile people.
Yep.
I think her more than him.
I agree. Well, and she's got a longer career happening, for sure, yeah.
And so, what is it about him? Because I know you've met and sat down with him and had some time with him.
Yes.
But what is it about a situation where he technically has what a lot of men want? He has a very powerful woman. She's famous. She has money. She has her own money. She has success. She is candy to him. And so now he cheats on her, but he cheats on her with just like average young
it ain't that she's
girls.
candy. Hold on. I think she's the real deal to him. I don't doubt that he loves her and he sees like the wife and the future with him. There's no doubt he gets who he's married to. I'm under no illusion this guy doesn't know who he's with. But for some people, and for him, this guy's having a hard time turning down free pussy. Okay, I know that sounds crass, but for him, he's never had this good. He's never going to have it again. It's an experience he wants to give himself. He may not feel guilty for having all these random women. And they're no one compared to her. They're not attractive like her. They're not talented like her. They have no mojo like her. They are just they're hit and quit. That's what he's going to do. But it's just part of the experience of being on the road. It's like a rock star, okay? Yeah. These men experience these rock star lifestyles where these women are throwing themselves at them, and they're the candy.
Women, stop doing that.
They're the candy. They're not going to stop doing it because they get off on, I had somebody, whatever. He was somebody, and I was with him.
I know.
That's disgusting, but this is the nature of that lifestyle. Yeah. Now, she needs to really get her head wrapped around this is, and I'm not saying he's more committed to that than her. He's probably not going to be able to give it up, honestly.
What happens if he retires? Does it go away?
Sometimes it can go away, but he's got to get settled into a little bit more boring lifestyle, frankly. And by the way, he's going to have to because he's not going to have it as freely available as what he's on the road being a rock star.
I don't think being married to a Kardashian will ever be boring.
No, I don't think it'll be boring either. But
no, but I know what you're saying.
He's look, and some of these guys probably shouldn't even think about getting married and having a baby until they've got that out of their system or until they're not relationship ready.
Right.
That's the term.
I
He's
know.
just not relationship ready.
I know. I'm with you.
But I don't think he doesn't love her. I think, and if she stays with him, she just needs to get, he's going to keep doing this. And me fighting about it ain't going to help. Wow. I know, and that's what I'm saying. Sometimes you just got to go, I love him enough to let him, and she needs to pull half a step back, not all the way out. Don't throw the marriage away. Don't throw the family away. Just don't have expectations that really aren't going to be met. He's not going to be able to fulfill on those promises. He won't.
When does he need to step up and be accountable?
Well, maybe she needs to fuck around on him and he gets to see how it feels. And I know that sounds pretty bad, but that's why I tell my clients, you know what, you need to, the shoes on the other foot, how you can handle it.
Right.
And he's going to have to get a little bit out
Do
of that,
some
out
of
the
them
system.
justify?
You're damn right, they do. Absolutely.
Wow.
Yeah.
So then it really never stops.
Well, and if it doesn't stop, then the marriage is over. It's over before it's even ended, okay? Because you can't trust each other.
Yeah.
I mean, she's going to look at him like, really, you have no credibility. I can't even listen to what you say anymore. Throw up.
Right.
But as long as she's attracted to him, this is the critical piece of it. As long as there's chemistry and she still wants to have sex with him, she's going to stick this out. That is the truth. That is where she knows logically where she's at. She knows logically what's going on, but she's still attracted to him until the attraction's gone. She's staying, y'all. She's
Chloe,
staying.
girl, from a single mom, you've been a single mom, you can do it.
You can't
For crying
talk.
out loud, you're in a much easier spot than we ever
You
were.
can't
You do
talk
not.
that attraction out of people, though. I'm telling you, you can't. It is chemistry. It's a drug.
I'd like to cast a spell on Chloe
We're going to have to, in
right
the name
now.
of Jesus.
Because the thing is that, you know what, really, what is your future? I know she's trying to create.
Look, her future could be, hold on, her future really could be, yeah, he might think, he might just go, just give me 3 more years, girl. I'm retiring. And maybe she's got in her head that he's going to get this out of his system. And he might. I'm not telling you.
True.
Look, he could. I know. Odd thing, I have a handful of professional athletes I've coached. Strange, I know. I don't know how I get those. But anyway, I've seen it happen, that they get the out of the road thing out of their mind and out of that's in their rearview mirror, and they are faithful.
Yeah.
They're good husbands.
Because I would imagine, just from listening to her,
Yeah.
she's really vested in
Her family. Her baby.
and her little baby, and creating this lifestyle that is a mom and a dad and stability, and being around the cousins. I mean, they're a very close family, and that's probably her ideals.
And he's her ideal guy. Look, he's her ideal man. He looks the part. He's got the money. He's successful. He is that guy.
Yeah.
And if she, there is life after cheating. I've helped people get through it. There's life after cheating.
That's amazing.
I know.
Not with me.
And if I were talking to her and I said that to her, look, it used to be
You said that to Chloe. Did you talk to Chloe?
No, I said if I talk to her.
Oh, okay.
If I talk to her. Sorry, I talk so fast.
It's 809-2222.
If I talk so fast. Sorry, I haven't talked to her. If I talk to her though, you know, in olden days, we never leave, even though they cheat. You know, we just go to next door neighbor, Thelma, and she answers the door in her
She puts on a
rollers.
pot of coffee.
Yeah, and she's smoking a cigarette, and
Right.
she's just, I know, honey, I know, because she
Right.
knows how men are. But look, so we never left. Now it's kind of like you have to leave because, you know, what are you going to, I disrespect you for staying kind of thing. Look, it's up to her what she's going to tolerate. He's not going to get rid of her. He won't get rid of her. And she might, you know, look, Hillary Clinton put up with a lot of shit, y'all. Okay? She put up with a cheating husband. And I'll tell you, she ran for the most powerful position in the land. So there's women that recover from this, and we can have respect for them again.
You know what I do respect, especially about Hillary Clinton.
Yep.
And a handful of other in the limelight people that you know have been through this,
Yep.
is all of a sudden they turn inward and they go, it's about me right
Yes.
now.
And I'm not going to let this break
my power is
me.
about me, not about satisfying and covering up and
No.
protecting
That man.
or that
No.
woman, whatever the situation is.
But I would say to her, what are you committed to? Because you know you can probably tolerate this for a season. She cannot live like this the rest of her life.
No.
And
she shouldn't.
She
No one
shouldn't.
should.
She shouldn't. But
Yeah.
but she's into something here, and as long as he's playing ball, he might be into this lifestyle, flat out.
Yeah. All right, there is
We'll see.
a list that's going around.
Oh,
We've been
God,
saving this one for the last because it's the best.
This is disgusting. Go ahead.
So I know y'all have heard about it. This is not the first time this
my email.
list
Circulated?
came out. Well, I got it over on here if you want to get it. But anyway, so this dude goes out and he buys his used car, but he finds in the car this list from the previous owner's girlfriend. So the list was left in the car of 22 rules that he has to abide. She made him sign it.
Okay, I'm looking at it right now.
Yeah. So 22 rules.
This is a girlfriend telling her boyfriend, you must sign this list to be with me.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
We're just going to go through a few of these, y'all. It's
hilarious.
You want to talk about batshit crazy? No,
girl's
I don't know
horrifying
where
list of 22
was.
things her boyfriend is banned from doing. Oh, this is funny. Okay, go ahead, start, girl.
Okay. Now, she types this out, and then she takes different colors of markers and she underlines, and so you can tell she's young, right?
Okay.
She's probably in her 20s. You are not to hang out with Keegan, including his house or anywhere in public. Obviously, that's his friend.
Okay. Keegan is a buddy. Can't hang out with Keegan.
You're not allowed. You are not allowed to hang out with your friends more than 2 times a week.
Wow. Isn't that something?
Or what? You are not to look at a single girl.
Now, I could take that as a woman who's single or any
woman.
Single person. Like you're looking at a girl who's single.
But then she goes on to say, if a girl comes up to you at any place or any time, and that is underlined, you are to walk, and that is boxed.
That is boxed.
Away.
You walk away.
Oh, you done? Okay.
I would say what she's really meaning is you run. You better run. You
get the hell out of there.
You run from that girl.
All right.
Mo is not to hang out every time we hang out. Now, I don't mind that. I don't want my boyfriend, my girlfriend hanging out with me. I get it. Okay, that's
what if
one.
Mo's the dog?
Oh, well,
I don't know.
I don't know either. Maybe it's a cat.
Okay, Camille, you're going to love this next one.
What?
Brace yourself.
I'm braced.
Right under, no, you read it, right under Mo.
Oh, you are not to ask for head. Naughty, naughty. Are you shitting me? What man doesn't ask for head, girl?
You're not allowed to do that, sweetie pie.
You can't have that.
You're a woman.
Do you know what? You say that to your guy, let me tell you something. He's already looking around.
Should that be your first red flag? If not all this other psychotic stuff was enough.
I will never give you head. That's right there. That's...
Now it gets worse. Y'all, she is brewing. You are not allowed to get mad at me about a single thing ever again.
Ever. Lord,
do you think that maybe he messed up and she in anger is writing all this?
I am going to be worshiping the ground she walks on. You're crazy. She plays God here.
Y'all run.
No, these are signs. These are
in the nicest way we can say it. Y'all run. Okay.
Crazy bitch. That's the nicest way. That's a nice way of saying it. I could say something worse.
You know, Buck Cherry made a song about that, okay?
Crazy bitch.
Yeah.
Don't ever bring up.
And she lists 4 of his friends' names. Don't ever bring their names up again.
Ever.
Excuse me. You are not allowed to drink unless I am with you.
Oh.
No, I don't even give my children this many you are not allowed.
Oh my hell. Okay.
Oh, get the next one. You're the phone. Where is it?
Oh, I am allowed to do a phone check whenever I please. She's going to take your phone and go through it to find evidence of something.
Oh, we have some major issues.
Whenever she pleases.
Your therapeutic mind is going like a hamster wheel.
No, I think I would not even let her in my office. I'd probably be like, dude, I can't have her in my office.
If we move in together, your friends are rarely, underlined, allowed over.
Oh.
So you can't talk about so-and-so and so-and-so. You can't ever go out with so-and-so, and your friends can't come over. I think you're at this point of the mountain. You're in prison.
This is scary. The next one really scares me. This one is the one. I wonder if you could actually call the police. If I catch you around girls.
Around, not having sex. Around girls.
Around women, girls. I will kill you. And she's got a smiley face there.
And that is underlined in red. I kill you.
I kill you. He. Okay, this, to me, that is her goal. I think she's looking for it to justify homicide. She wants him to step in shit like all this list is. Because who's going to be able to abide by this? Oh my God. He's going to be a human being. He's going to do something stupid and she's going to kill him. And then, but you sign the list. You sign the list, so you broke your word, I'm going to kill you.
So if I kill you, it's okay because you signed the list.
This is scary.
You signed that contract. So,
You're not to ditch me for your friends.
He's like, help. Hey, Noah.
I kind of see why he ditches you, girl. This is real. This is
seriously. She's got friend issues because she's already listed like 6 of them. Austin does not control when I hang out with you.
Oh, Austin's his buddy.
She hates everybody.
She don't. Now this is a Black Widow. I would call her Black Widow, BW for sure. We are going to go on a legitimate date once every 2 weeks at least. Legitimate. I guess that means he pays. And if I say jump, you say how high, princess. Oh my God, this is.
Tap out, y'all. I'm done.
Gosh,
so seriously though, Camille, we're talking about relationship red flags. Now, while
That's
you
all
and
of them.
I, and
That's
hopefully
everything.
y'all are out there
That's all of
laughing
them.
because this list is so ridiculous. The article goes on to say, actually, this is serious behavioral problems.
Yeah.
Because you've got a woman that's confrontational. She'll kill you.
That's a girl.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, this
no,
is
it is a
little
girl because she always says girl.
I'm a girl.
You hang around a girl.
Girls or boys, yeah. That is a temper tantrum thrown
and this,
little 10-year-old.
The thing about this list is it's unattainable only because we are humans. So if Joe Boyfriend is sitting down minding his own business and some chick comes up and says, hey, you know what time does the bus get here or whatever,
Right.
you are now in danger of being killed.
You're going to be killed, right? Right.
But what kind of man goes, or even if that was the reverse and it's a woman goes, okay, I'll do that.
Yeah. That's
the part that breaks my
No,
heart.
a man doesn't do it. A boy would say yes because he either A, wants to have sex with her, or B, he's still a boy and mommy tells him what to do too. So why wouldn't
Or
a girlfriend tell
what
him
if
what to
he
do?
messed up, he was, cheating on her and now this is her revenge?
Right.
There's all kinds of issues that are wrong with this.
Well, whenever you think you are going to order or dominate or control another human being, you're not relationship ready. You need major therapy. So
Yeah.
this is an abuse cycle. You're an abuser, flat out.
But how many times do you get people in your office that it's all about control?
Every fight people have is typically about someone trying to control someone else. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
true. Yeah, that girl's nuts.
I don't know what happened to him because, obviously
Well, she lost her list. It was in someone else's car.
he sold, yeah.
He sold the car.
He's not that scared about it because he left the list. Hey, but it's viral. So if you want to refresh
We
yourself.
found your list, sugar.
I just feel bad.
That's insane. I feel bad for him too. But women are evil. Just
Well, I know, but men are too.
men are dumb. Men think with their dick. Women are just conniving. I'm telling you, I've sat behind the desk and I would blame most of the relationship trouble on conniving women. Men are just stupid.
You don't think it's men cheating and the women are so upset?
There's always two sides to it. No, I don't think it's just, I'll just go cheat. What causes a guy to cheat? I mean, because he has no conscience? Because maybe, I'm not saying they aren't guys with no conscience, fine. But there's typically something going on in the relationship. It might be someone like that, and he's like, fuck, I just need to get head.
Without somebody telling me I can't say that word. He's like Pictionary. He's like
You
trying
can't ever
to
ask for that.
one syllable.
Well, I don't even think she won't even give it. I think it's more like, you'll never get head from me.
She was like, don't ever ask for it.
Look, men leave women for a couple of reasons, and statistics will tell you they divorce women because they're sick. Women get sick and they aren't there to provide and take care of a guy. I know that sounds so selfish, but men do leave sick women, okay? Physically sick women. I know. Hypothetical, she has cervical cancer. What? He can't have sex. It is so selfish.
Selfish pig.
I agree. But men leave women because they get sick, and they leave women that are naggy or that are mean and hostile with them. So if there's such an unworkability and they're not getting their needs met, men see sex differently than women. They see it as transactional. They see it as something to get done. They don't see it as love.
I dated a guy for.
I'm not justifying it, y'all. I'm not saying it's okay to cheat.
She's speaking as a
I'm not.
therapist on
I just know the reasons. Yeah.
So I dated a guy for about 3 years, and we talked about getting married. We looked at properties to buy for a home.
Yep.
We have 9 children between us.
Yep.
And it was a very serious.
It was a good relationship for a while. Yeah.
Talks, and he hired this employee. And I never had a good vibe.
Yeah.
And so there was a work trip where he brought his staff, and it was a convention and so forth, and I was there. And I watched her, and I watched him, and I was like, I don't have a good vibe.
You knew.
So when I brought it up, of course,
oh, you're crazy.
What is wrong with you? I don't know what happened in your marriage, but that doesn't mean it's me, and blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, like you're projecting.
Right? Because I want to go through that again.
Rich.
That was a picnic.
Right.
So anyway, 6 months later, 7 months later, come to find out he'd been having an affair. Now, granted, we weren't married, but we were definitely...
We're still 3 years in.
We were
a solid
definitely
relationship.
looking at rings and stuff, right?
3 years in.
And so, he goes out of town, and my daughter was competing at Miss Utah, so I didn't go on that trip.
Right.
But she went.
Right.
And I'm on my way to the airport to pick him up, and he sends me a text, hey, I decided I'm going to stay an extra day.
So he's not even coming home.
Doesn't even call.
He texts you as you're driving.
I left the pageant to go pick him up.
Huh.
Right? So anyway, long story short, he gets home and he's sick. He can't see me. He's sick. And so, in my head, y'all, women are not stupid.
No, the last
we figure
thing,
things
they
out.
know.
Like,
we know
intuition
shit.
is some real stuff.
Women know shit.
Yeah. And so anyway, long story short, a week and a half goes by before he'll talk to me.
Wow.
So
that's a guilty conscience.
I go to his house. Now, meanwhile, I'm like,
yeah.
You know what? And that's probably the most cruel thing that somebody can do while you're in the midst of breaking up is not talk, because the other person's thinking of like a cajillion things that are going on. Maybe they are, maybe they're not. But it's a mind trip and it's terrible. So I show up and his son gives me the biggest hug. And I was like,
because he knew before you.
Yeah, the son was like giving me a goodbye.
Oh,
and I didn't know, and so...
That is mean.
We got to sit down, and he starts saying things like, I just need to focus my time on being a dad. I'm spending too much time with you. And I'm like, wait a second, we do things together with our children. None of it's making sense, right? So anyway, the story goes, after I've figured out, okay, well, you just like totally ended this. I leave, the chickie pie that he'd been having this affair with was sitting in her car waiting for me to leave so he could cook her dinner.
Shut up.
So there's not always two sides to a relationship. No, I know that I did not drive that guy out to marry his stripper, 20-something younger.
But I think his character, there were some problems with his character. Yeah. There were some things in his character that we knew about that I could feel,
But what's your advice, though, for people that are in a relationship that is very domineering and is very controlling and is very ruled,
Yeah, but they're stuck. You're stuck. Now, get out or create something where you get to have a vote. And, sometimes you can't leave.
He's I really like head. Can we just do that? I promise I won't talk to my friends ever in my whole life again because I'm 19.
Jesus Christ. That's not impossible. But you want to create some sort of division or something. You got to quit saying yes. At some point, start saying no. Okay.
Yeah.
Like even if it's just one thing a day, say no. Then you get your power back and realize that your life matters, your vote matters, your opinion matters, what you want matters, and you shouldn't be anybody's slave ever. But if you've got yourself in a situation, again, take ownership. I got myself here. You can get yourself out of it. But if there's children, if there's relationships you want to preserve, do it in a healthy way and do it slowly. Okay, don't just go out there and
because she will kill
run away. Well, and people are stuck in these kind of things. They actually might.
I'm not even kidding, though.
I know.
I think when people get so emotionally drained and hurt, some of them, not all.
Yeah.
God, thank goodness.
I have been with very dominating men. I've had a very dominant relationship, one of the hardest ones in my life, frankly. And I am just, I have done some real hardcore thinking about how I'm going to train this person, how I'm going to stop this kind of dynamic, and I've done it. I'm just an automatic no sometimes, right? Nope.
Right.
And but I'm not going to be broken. And that's the thing is you got to resolve yourself. You don't know how, you don't know why, you don't know when, but you're going to get yourself free of this, or it's going to work for you somehow. So just believe that you can do this.
Yeah. I think the biggest thing that what we're really trying to say and all this funniness that we kind of
love yourself.
Put at you is really that you have a voice.
Yep.
You matter. A relationship is two individuals together, but they're still individuals, and it doesn't mean that one ever should dominate the other one or put fear or put, threats.
No.
That's not love.
No.
And if you find yourself in a relationship that you feel threatened, you need to reevaluate, why am I here? Where is this going?
And what are you worth? Yeah.
Yeah, because at the end of the day, your heart beats for you. not for somebody else.
That's right.
And your life matters. Your life does matter. So look, we're 1 minute and 4 seconds into this shock talk, and we went all around the globe.
An hour and 4 minutes.
We went around the globe, Camille. We talked.
We do that.
I think we solved all kinds of world problems.
Yeah, but now I got a piece. We got to go.
Oh,
okay.
Hey, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and click that little bell by the subscribe on YouTube so that you get alerted every time we have a new video posted every week. We appreciate you guys. Thanks so much. We'll see you next week. Have a good one.
Keep watching us. Bye, y'all.